With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Cardinal team as they get ready here. They come into this one fresh off a victory that finally snapped a 6-game losing streak.
And there's nothing like that win that makes everyone happier in the locker room, better on the practice field, and they usually play a whole lot better that next game out as well.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Jets, they're hitting their stride of late. Winners of 3 of their last 4. Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And we are underway here on EA Sports. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be led out by their highly decorated quarterback, Aaron Rodgers.
And he's had such a sensational season to this point, leading the NFL in passing yards. He's been helped out a lot by an outstanding set of receivers, and he's quick to give them credit. But I think even they would tell you that he's the guy that makes this offense go.
First play and a first throw for Rodgers. He gets this to Devontae Adams. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. The numbers for Adams in last week's game. 3 catches, 55 yards.
Having a nice season. Number 8 in the league in receiving yards. And not just making his team happy, but anyone who's picked him in fantasy football.
First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. On first down, right back to Hall. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Here's Rodgers to throw. A short one there to Freiermuth. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Rodgers going to throw. And incomplete. A drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing now is Rodgers. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. Now Rodgers. Here's back-to-back catches for Devontae Adams. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. His pass caught at the 4. And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Hall. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal. Now Rodgers. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Call it a loss of 8 there, and it's going to lead to a 4th down. 4th and goal.
The competition comes up in so many different ways, and right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week, and we just saw their first one of this game.
So Rodgers will depart, and on is Greg Zuerlein for the Jets field goal. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Zuerlein's kick is up and through. Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on 3rd down pretty much made their mind up for them.
You're exactly right about that, and this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Cardinals offense heading out, and they do so behind Kyler Murray, their dynamic quarterback in his 6th season now from Oklahoma.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel, doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
And he'll get this to the 32. The numbers there for Connor in last week's game. Pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
And he'll get this to about the 34, a gain of just 3. You talk about this Jets defense. They've certainly had their struggles against the run. The 30th ranked unit out of 32 teams in the NFL.
The numbers are definitely not in their favor, but every time I click on the film and watch them, I see stretches where they play against the run really well. Their biggest problem, when they give up those explosive runs, those 30, 40, 50-yard runs, that'll really mess up your averages.
They'll run. Here's the former Seminole. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. The tackle by Quincy Williams. 2nd and 10. They'll fake it to Connor. Now Murray. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Will McDonald in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. But you know it's never easy to get Kyler Murray down to the ground, and to do it with a sack on their first drive, what a great tone setter defensively.
Oh, and no one's celebrating more than the defensive coordinator because that's all he's preached all week long. Keep him hemmed in. Don't let him get into the open field and create big plays with his feet. To get him down in the pocket early, that's got to feel great for them.
And he gets this to the 48, but no further. Well short of the line to gain. Blake Gillikin on to punt now on 4th down. Malachi Corley deep to receive it. Oh, this is off the side of his foot. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. The Jets offense and their quarterback coming out for their 2nd drive. And as we transition into the second half of the season, he continues to put up big numbers on a consistent basis. Currently the NFL's leader in passing as we play here in the month of November. He'll find Lazard here over the middle. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. Flush to his right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1. Here's Rodgers. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hall. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The Jets with the football here to start the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. The Jets at 6-3 on the year, and they come in playing pretty well, 6-3 in their last 9.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
His throw incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Rodgers now to throw. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
Here is 3rd and 5. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Jermaine Johnson in there to get him for a loss of 3, and it will be 4th down. Here's Blake Gillikin now. It'll be a 39-yard punt, 4 on the return. And the Jets will take over. The Jets offense and Breece Hall headed out onto the field. And as we check out the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns coming into the weekend, see a familiar name there near the top of the leaderboard, currently 2nd in that category. Now Hall to start the drive. And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd down and 9. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A first catch there for Wilson and a 1st down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To throw is Rodgers. A short one there to Freiermuth. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll give to Hall. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31. Defensively, they rally quickly after the broken tackle. The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Now it's Rodgers. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. And here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line. And the Cardinals getting set to trot out there now. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a 1st down. Murray a give. This is Connor. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now Murray. He's got the rookie. That's Marvin Harrison Jr. His first catch good for 8 and a 1st down. This is Connor running right. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 38-yard line. To throw is Murray. And he'll go down at the 28. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. And now Murray's going to set up to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Now Murray off play action. And the throw there going to be incomplete. And the Jets defense making things difficult there. Fourth down.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee you he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Field goals all we've had so far. 3-3 now as the kick is away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. 35 seconds, all that remains in the first half as they come up on first down. Throwing is Rodgers. Pass to Lazard, bringing it in on the crossing route. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. They'll look to throw here on first down. He finds Wilson. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Rodgers going right back to Wilson. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And that went to the right side and incomplete.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
And again, it's Rodgers. That's to the sideline and incomplete. Now they're staring at a 4th down as Arizona's defense does its job.
Tight defense there on 3rd down, but what a product of good coaching and even better execution because he realized he's in field goal range. No sense forcing anything, and he made sure he didn't.
So we're trading first half field goals. No breakthrough on the touchdown front. We've got a 6-3 game.
Yeah, and I know so many people look at a game through offensive eyes, right? They want to see how the game's played that way. You know how I'm going to view it, right? The defenses, to me, have responded well in this game. Like what I'm seeing from them, both of them hoping to keep it to field goals and not give up big touchdowns.
A final shot before half from Murray. Try to drop one in, but it's incomplete. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line. So here's the Cardinals offense now as they get set to start this 3rd quarter. And they're on the losing end of things here. What do they need to do if they're going to turn things around, CD?
Partner, it's awfully close to being a must drive here, I think, for them, because I think a touchdown here in this opening drive is something they absolutely have to have. They only managed 3 points in the first half. They know that's not going to get it done. So without adding pressure to them, they already know the stakes. They need a touchdown here to get things started.
And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. Here's 3rd and 6. To throw, it's Murray. Escaping the pressure right. Now inside the 25. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Kyler Murray, touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Cards have taken the lead here in this third quarter. Well, you want to talk about making something out of nothing. Boy, he did that right there. What an incredible run.
Obviously a pass play, and he couldn't find anyone open downfield. But sometimes the receivers just run those defenders off, and it creates a wide open space.
Extra point good by Prater, and that will make this a 4-point game. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And the play that polished it off was the touchdown run by Kyler Murray. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. So here's the Jets offense now as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other. And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Straight ahead is Hall. And he'll work down inside the 45.
I have to think a major focus at the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on third down. Throwing now is Rodgers. Fighting to stay upright. Keeps himself upright. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. Here's Thomas Morstead now as he's on to punt for New York. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds, and they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. The Cardinals offense and Kyler Murray headed back out onto the field. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with ways to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those opportunities into big plays. Ooh, the juke. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. Catch made right side by Wilson. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Murray going to throw. Open man here is Benson. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Second down and a yard. A give running right is counter. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
It's now 3rd down and 3.
They'll try and run for it with counter. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. Here comes the Cardinals punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. Back on offense, New York gets set to take over. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
2nd and 6. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Being chased out left. Rodgers sliding to a stop with a first down. What can't Aaron Rodgers do? The legwork there getting him to first. Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. 40 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 46. He's got the hook up to Lazard. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Now Rodgers. Throwing quickly to Wilson. That'll put him at 77 yards receiving for the ball game. It's a first down. Here's Rodgers. Yeah, he'll find Hall. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Here's Rodgers to throw. And this one nearly intercepted. Boy, that would have been a great time for their first pick. But instead, it's 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. Buying time to his left. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's Jet football, but they trail here as we start the 4th quarter. Now Rodgers. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal. Rodgers going to throw. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Davante Adams from 4 yards out. And the Jets have taken a 4th quarter lead. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Zerline good with a PAT. And that gives him a 3-point lead. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And Davante Adams able to finish things with a touchdown reception. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Arizona's offense back out and ready to go. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. A short one here caught by McBride. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. They'll fake it to Connor. Now Murray. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
On play action, it's Murray. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Here's Murray. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10. Down at the 33. On the handoff, Connor. Taken down at the 30. Seems pretty obvious defensively. A key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
They'll try to run for it with Benson. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. Another run here with Benson. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
At the 16-yard line. It's the pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's a handoff to Connor. The strong running. And able to use the stiff arm to gain leverage initially, but not much room thereafter.
A gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Now Murray. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Trey Benson, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Cardinals answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown the other end, so they knew that with time getting short, they had to put something together here, and they were able to do so and retake the lead right back.
Prater for the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Jets offense now works their way back onto the field. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter. They'll start on the ground. Hall. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be 2nd down. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Now it's Rodgers. And he completes it to Wilson. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now it's 3rd and 3. To throw, it's Rodgers. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Rodgers now to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Got a man, that's Lazard. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 29-yard line.
And that's patience to be admired right there because he looks left, looks right, and waits for the right guy to come open, spots him in the middle of the field, and delivers.
So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Here comes 2nd down. Now Rodgers. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. Back to throw, Rodgers. Flushed out right. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. He'll fire a desperation throw for the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back.
No surprise, they try to throw the ball on 4th down, but it gets batted down. They don't pick it up.
Well, a little football 101. When you're going toward that quarterback, you see he's going to start to throw. Get your hands up,
Get
right?
your hands up, affect the play, and then everyone get your hands up. When the ball gets to the receiver, moment of truth, knock it away.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. On 3rd down, here's Benson. And the Cardinals are going to have a 1st down. And that's a big one, as they should be able to run it out from here. To a knee goes Murray, and that should just about do it.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
Well, you really can't ask for much more than what we just had here. Not only a close game that went down to the wire, Charles, but a clean one, too. No turnovers in this contest.
And I think you're exactly right about that. To me, this is just a pair of offenses trying to find the slightest bit of separation from each other. And they were both hoping that the other side would make the big mistake first. But today, neither side made that mistake. And what we got, a very entertaining game throughout.